getting ready for rotisserie cooking this little 6.5 pound chicken over an open fire. That's right. Hopefully you watched the unboxing of the OneGrill system, the spit and rotisserie. Because this is going to be our first cook on it. So we're going to create a brine. I'm going to brine this for 24 hours. And then, yeah, we'll clean it up. We'll get it seasoned. And then on the fire. So let's get started. Pull up our sleeves here a little bit. And I'm also using my new Insta360 Flow 2 Pro gimbal. So it affords me the options now to not need an assistant. Although the job is still vacant, just we haven't reposted it. So yeah, I like it. So far so good. Get down here, follow me down here. Yeah, okay, enough about that. So let's get our shit all put in. I guess I'm gonna put all of these in first. So this is a cup of kosher salt. Half a cup of brown sugar. I'm gonna throw in, 3? It's a little one. We'll call that 2. 4 bay leaves. We have some thyme. A little freshness seal. Didn't think about that. And let's just, no, fuck it. We'll throw it all in there. Right, only live once. And then I want to throw some black peppercorns. I'm going to call that maybe a lot. Probably about 1/4 cup. Just gonna give, what is this? 3, 6, 7, 8 cloves of garlic. Just gonna give these a little CPR. Okay. Throw those in. We have some fresh thyme. The lemon. What do I want to do with the lemon? I think I'm just going to 1/4 it. Give it a little squeeze. 1/4 this one. We got a lot left over from that keto lemon bar video. Apples, same. Question, should I leave the seeds? I don't know why I'm gonna say no. I know seeds are poisonous to dogs, but I feel like that just tells me I need to get rid of them. And if it doesn't matter, oh well. Better safe than sorry, Charlie. I'm very excited to put that spit to use. Looking forward to that. Ooh. And we will take that out. Let's take this out. Another one. I do have that little apple thingamajigger that you just like press down and it cuts it into 8 uniform pieces. I probably could have used that. It also cores it, but well, here we are. I wasn't thinking about seat part, which I'm gonna have to look up later and find out. Okay, so we have that. I think I'm gonna pour the water in now. Have a gallon of water over here. Just because I want to mix it up. Don't need a glove for that. Pour ourselves a spoon. So I'm putting it in this cooler. I want to do this for 24 hours. So that's going to mean keeping this at a temperature that is not going to let this shit go bad. So I'm going to definitely get some ice. We'll throw some ice on here, but first, let's get this mixed up. And let's throw our bird in. Little fucking full house in that bad boy. In. I am going breast side down. Yeah, and we're gonna need more water because it's not completely covered up. All right, more water coming. Take care of this shit while we're waiting. So another, this isn't a gallon, it's like 12 cups, I think. So this will be the second one. Still need more. With the bird completely submerged. And then I'm gonna put the ice in, and then we're gonna throw this in the back porch. And what is it right now? It's 16:20, 25, so 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, because a 6-pound bird over the rotisserie, I'm guessing is going to be about 2.5 hours. And if you know me, you know I'm never good with time. So if I say dinner is going to be ready at 5, prepare for 7. Just known general fact. Always late to the battlefield. All right, so we got all of our water in. I don't need these. Let's dump some ice. And we have, I don't want to get this dirty, so I just, yeah. We got our little cubes. Not that the chicken gives a shit. Keep it far away because I don't want it splashing. I don't want that chicken shit. That chicken stuff. I'm gonna say fuck it. We're gonna dump all that in there. Okay. All right. All right. So again, everything's all good, or it's completely covered. We got a whole bunch of ice in there. I'll be checking on it before bed to make sure the ice is still good. I have backup ice down in the man cave. But yeah, this should be good to go. We'll check it on it at bedtime. I'll check on it in the morning when I get up to make sure there's still ice. And then tomorrow, I'll probably take this out of the brine around 3-ish to bring it to room temperature, get it seasoned. We'll set up the fire pit, get that fire blazing, and then on the rotisserie we go. This will be ready for dinner tomorrow. All right, check back tomorrow. All right, today is the day. We are gonna get our fire roaring. Probably gonna take about an hour, at least for the fire.
We're gonna get this started. I want a nice hot bed of coals. I've already gone ahead and can't remember who I saw, but I watched a video. Somebody actually drove like these giant iron pipes and then put pipe caps on the top to stop you from getting down in it. But I put one on either side that is going to allow the spit holding rods to just fit down in those, and they're ready to go. I'm not pounding and messing around every time. Now, obviously, if you're going to be out camping, you're not going to have this luxury, but for here we do. So let's get the fire started. I've already gone ahead and chopped up a bunch of kindling. Got our little fire starter bowl because I don't feel like wasting a lot of time. And let's just get a little house going here. It's perfect weather out today too, so it's going to be fun just having the fire around, let alone rotisserie cooking for the first time on our OneGrill spit and rotisserie. All right, we're going to add some a little bit bigger. So for those of you who do know my wife, she is the one who handles all the wood in this family. She does a decent amount of woodworking, so I always have tons of shit left over for kindling. So it helps, it works. All right, now we're gonna put a few of these at an angle. Like so. We got ourselves a nice little base. Give her give her a light. Okay. So hopefully you can see down here. We're going. All right, so while that's getting started, grab a few more random pieces just to get like again, just kind of using these as a base. Once these all catch, we'll be able to start moving on to some bigger pieces and then some logs. I'm going to be running cherry wood today to do this cook. This is just pine. What is it? What do you use for the cornhole boards and the what about for the things that you make for Jen? It's called white wood. Okay, it's called white wood. That's what these are. So, while the fire's going, we already got the spit all figured out. I actually got a measuring tape because I think I want to put little marks like every 3 inches on both sides. I want to level it up because yes, I can be a little bit OCD. Some people call it anal, but I'm going to slap a level on the top and then I'm going to measure them and I'll go down every 3 inches so that I have like a base level whenever I use it. So yeah. All right, I guess now we wait for the fire to get going. All right, so our fire's going. I went ahead and grabbed some logs already. Let's move this out a little bit. Wow, fire is hot. All right, so I feel like once that gets going, we should have a good enough of a coal bed, and then we'll start dropping in some logs. That's awfully smoky. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to use any of this footage or not, but figured while I'm out here doing this, might as well. Okay. So there we go. Ooh, dead on level. Okay, so from here, I can take this off. And now I'm just gonna measure down every 3 inches and draw a line. All right, so those are all labeled up. That'll satisfy my OCD needs. All right, we gotta do some fire tending here. Let's go ahead and get a small piece going. To grab it with your hands and burn yourself. Jimbo. Good thing is I'll be able to edit this shit out. It's definitely not my best fire making. Should have got more like sticks and shit. It's not like we don't have enough laying around. Alright, so no need to make you suffer through watching this. I'm going to take these out, get them all labeled up, and we'll be back hopefully with a better roaring fire. Stick around. Alright, so fire's definitely going better. I don't know if you can see all the marks, but everything has been marked, so that way, again, theoretically, in my mind, once I leveled those top, just measuring down 3 inches, that's always the bottom, it's always going to be the same top part. Minus the give of it needing to bend in slightly. I don't know if you noticed that or not on the video. But I have this off, not directly over top of it, because I don't want to use direct heat. If I do want to, I can pull the charcoal or the embers, the coals over more, but I'm going to kind of keep the fire once we get a bunch of ash. I'll keep it over here, and then I'll keep it managed with the fire on this side and just slowly move coal so it's not a roaring fire underneath. So we definitely have a little bit longer. We'll be back. All right, so our fire pit, it's going crazy. I think we're about the point, we're probably about an hour out. It's about 20 till 6. Fire's been going since 4:30-ish. So I think we're at a good point. Coals are getting good. The charcoals on the side is starting to really like catch on now. So we're at a good point. So yeah, let's get our bird out of our brine. Let me go ahead and put some gloves on for this. Just want to get the bird out. I'm gonna rinse it. All right. Let's see what we got here.
So we're looking, I'm pretty sure, at exactly 24 hours. I'll go back and look, and I'll update this. I'll put a little thing here to tell you exactly how long it was. But there's the bird, our fat little 6-pounder. So now I'm gonna get it over and rinse it off at the sink. And we'll bring it back over. I love that I was able to do that without spilling it everywhere. Let's get this off because I'm going to pat this under dry. I don't know why I didn't take them both off. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get this out of here. Served its purpose. All right, so we're going to pat it dry. Oh yeah. Oof. Okay. Got a lot going on here. Let's open the garbage can. Look at that. Grabbing just the paper towels. Yay. All right. Look at that. Scales. All right. Dry, dry, dry. So I'm going to inject this with the Tony. I always butcher his name, so I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm not going to grab that. I'll show you in a minute. All right, so we're going to dry them. Dry them in and out. There's armpits. All right, so Tony. I should have looked that up. Anyway, we're going to inject the bird with that. So, let's go ahead and open this. The cool thing about these is they come with the needle and plunger to be able to inject it. I have one, but this is nice. And I'm curious, if anybody else who's ever used these, do you save these? You save it and reuse it? Or is it a one and done? Because I feel like they're pretty decent. You know? Okay, so the little needle is in here. So you just screw the needle on, goes down till it won't go anymore. And they say that you should use some, it actually says it right on there. Lubricate with vegetable oil before using. I don't know why that would make a difference. Oh, that's not going to fit down in there. I don't know why it would make a difference between vegetable oil and that, but we have some vegetable oil. Ooh, it fits right down in there too. Should only need a little bit here. Just gonna pull that down through. Ooh, now is this thing clean enough? Is this needle? I feel like it has to be, right? It's got to be. But just for the sake of, the business. A lot of air in there. So I know you can inject, like just use, I doubt I'm going to use this whole thing. So I feel like it's going to go to waste, but I don't know that I have anything that I would want to pour this into. Oh, hello. How about this? Little
sample. Yeah. All right. Definitely shake it really good. All the stuff settles to the bottom. There's going to be a cap on here, I know, even after all that stuff is sealed. Yep. Boy, they really don't want nobody fucking with this, do they? Got a big old plastic sheathing on the outside. Then you got the big old plastic thing on that side. Got it on the lid. Smells delicious. All right, and I'm going to leave this open in the event that I'm going to need to grab it again. How do I do this without touching that? Maybe I should get 2 glasses. No, I'm going to use one hand. All right, so let's draw up our juices. And we're going to put it in his backside and kind of squirt and pull out. Put it in his big old hip here. I'm going to do maybe 2 in the leg. Let's get this butt cheek over here. Little lipo. I think we're good on that. I may inject this side. Let's pop in there. Oh, that went far. All right, I think we have enough. I don't know that I need to pour this over it, but I think I am going to pour it inside. Oof. I'm going to have some greasy ass hands if I do that. Let's get this on. Kind of defeats the purpose, huh? Because I just literally touched it with this hand. And I'm just covering it. It'll be fine. All right, gonna give him a little rub down here. And let's go ahead. We're gonna use some of Kendrick's. This is the all meat rub, and I really like it. But the fact that it's also with rosemary is really cool. Gonna go well with this. Coat it up high. Okay. And then we're going to hit it with our house GWTG. It's my SPG. And get that. So definitely going all over. Okay, get his little butt. And then we're going to flip. Move your bit butt over. All right. Back on with the glove so I can manage this. And we're gonna coat the bird. Alright, we're going to coat inside with that Kendrick. Oh, I split it. So you don't want to do that. Damn it. I did not mean to rip that skin. Fuck. And let's hit it. This side. Man, I don't know what's going on with this seasoning. It's not coming out very easy. So I feel like, just as I thought, son of a bitch, it's all just coming off. All right, we're gonna let this sit, fucking adhere, whatever. Definitely going to rethink that next time. So the next thing is gonna be bringing in the spit, hooking it up, and then deciding if I'm gonna trust it or not. So yeah, gonna wait on this for 10 minutes. Ooh, it's right at 6 o'clock. So yeah, we'll give it 10 minutes and then I'm gonna come back and we'll get the spit and everything going. All right. Not sure if you're gonna be able to see this. Oh. Alrighty. This is not. This has been proving to be a interesting little adventure, huh? Let's go grab our bird. Let's go grab our bird. We are right about 3 hours. Looking really good. And we have internal temperature of 163. So we're gonna pull it off, take it inside, and get ready to carve it up. Alright, let's stop this. And we're gonna change hands. Alright. Look at that bad boy. Yummy. Inside we go. Finally. It was a lot longer than I thought. I'm sure Jane is thrilled. It's now 20 to 10. Again, we put it on right at 6:30, so 18:30. So yeah, long time. Lessons learned, definitely don't need it up that high. I ended up by the time I took it off, I had lowered it 15 inches. So it does not need to be that high up. It probably would have cut this time in half, is my guess. But anyway, here we are. Let's get everything unhooked. Let's move him down. Alright, so my beautiful truss job, my tie job. I tied it around the cable. Grab a glove. And let's get all this disaster of a tie job. I will redeem myself. There is going to be more birds. Okay. Let's get down in there. There's a quarter. And I can see right there, it separates. Okay. There's the other quarter. Let's go ahead. Ooh, that looks juicy. Looks way juicy. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's really good. Super juicy. Look at that. Wow. That came out really good. All right, I'm not going to make everybody suffer that is here waiting to eat. So, yeah, we're going to call this a success. Cook-wise, time-wise, in typical general fashion, we're way later than we wanted. But that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. So if you like what you saw, had a good time with it, with the craziness of everything that happened with this cook, give us that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to get even crazier, hit that bell. That way you see every time I post some more crazy shit. Thanks for joining us, and fire it up.